as a bodybuilder, for us, the emphasis is always about strength and contraction. For bodybuilding, the emphasis is muscular contractions. Your ability to go long rep routines, heavy weights. But for calisthenics, in the time that you've applied yourself, what action best describes calisthenics for you?
Let me just say strength.
Strength?
Yes.
Okay. Would you also say movement?
Yes, in terms of movements.
Core stability, naturally, because I mean...
Hey team, my name is Ola Inkamide, and on today's episode, I have Coach
DannyWorks. Okay, so it's beautiful to be on the channel to you.
Thank you, brother.
Nice one, brother. So today, I'll be doing a whole lot of the talking. We want to talk about why it's so important for us to mix up some calisthenics, like my guy here, and some bodybuilding workouts. I've been working out for more than 12 years. And Mide loves, I mean, you can tell, right?
Yeah.
He's a big calisthenics fan.
I've been working out for, I think, for 1 year now.
1 year, you see? So it doesn't really matter how long you've been at it. Different people have different paths in fitness. Some people like to just choose one and stick to one. They all have their benefits, certainly. The little limitations everywhere. But right now, we want to help you guys appreciate that fitness should be colored, right? It should be like a rainbow. It doesn't just have to be bodybuilding style training. It doesn't just have to be calisthenics. It doesn't just have to be primal moves. It could be a mix of every single thing. I like a mix myself.
I also like a mix.
I like a mix. So personally, I've always loved calisthenics training, but I just have never really applied myself. I'm a very big fan of heavyweights. Very big fan of heavyweights. So today we will be talking about, just the advantages of mixing up all of those, but also we would demo some movements, right?
Movements from calisthenics, and also
bodybuilding
workout, of course.
So stick with us. We intend to have fun, and it's definitely going to be educative too, okay?
Stay with us.
As a bodybuilder, for us, the emphasis is always about strength and contraction. I wouldn't even call myself a bodybuilder, right? But people often come to that conclusion when they see me. But for bodybuilding, the emphasis is muscular contractions. Your ability to go long rep routines, heavy weights. Not too heavy because not strong man, but heavy enough for proper quality muscular contractions. But for calisthenics, in the time that you've applied yourself, what action best describes calisthenics for you?
Let me just say strength.
Strength?
Yes.
Okay. Would you also say movement?
Yes, in terms of
core stability, naturally, because I mean you're using all of your body weight to hold positions that are very hard to do. I've tried some of those. Okay, today we want to do a warm-up movement. It qualifies as a workout. But it's something that incorporates a little bit of yoga pose, primal move, as well as a very fundamental calisthenic movement too. It's called a panther. YLTs, but we're not going to be doing the T's. We're going to be doing just Y and L's.
All right.
Okay. So this panther position is fires the core, right? Chest up. The chest has to be out. Good. So now we go Y, L, and switch. Y, L. We did 4 of that. Y, L, Y.
Yeah.
What do your shoulders feel like?
Yeah. Fire, man.
Y, L.
Okay.
And what about that core?
Alright. L.
What?
Y.
And one more.
Y. Oh. Y.
Beautiful. And all the while, you see how much core activation is involved in this.
Yeah.
You know, there are some easier variations for this. Some people just like the full plank variation.
Okay.
Right? And Y and L. Yeah. That's actually nice.
Yeah.
I think a beginner might.
We also, like in calisthenics, we also have like a workout, you know, is more like this.
Okay.
You understand? But in a different, you know, form. Okay. And, you know, position, of course. Okay. We add, you know, spicy or something like this. You understand? Press up.
Okay, that's a press up.
One.
And a hand raise.
Yeah. Okay. You understand?
Beautiful.
So we're doing that as well.
Okay.
We're doing that as well. So in calisthenics, this actually works for shoulder, of course, and it also works for. Let me just say, it's just 2-in-1 thing.
Oh, okay. So it's a compound movement.
Yeah, exactly. It's a compound movement that also works for shoulder, then the
upper chest.
Upper chest.
Okay, beautiful. You know, this now, the Y and the L movements are just singling out our deltoids completely. Yeah. So we're hitting the anterior deltoids, and with the Y movement, we're also hitting our mid delts, right? Yeah. So it's a beautiful movement for both bodybuilders and calisthenics workout because I mean it incorporates one of the core features of calisthenics, which is core stability. Okay. I mean you can't deny that. And then for bodybuilding, it builds, you know, wrist strength. Because, I mean, we're here in this position, holding the whole of your frame.
Strength, yeah.
And I always say to the people I train that if you can't comfortably lift yourself, then you're not ready for external weights.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're not ready for external weights.
Always believe in yourself. If you have that self-doubt, you won't be able to, you know, do calisthenics.
Self-efficacy is one of the biggest challenges that people have. Exactly. Always wondering, can I do this? Can I do this?
Yes, can I do this? Self-doubt.
And one of the beautiful things, you know, for that is being bold enough to be willing to fail. Yes. But safely though. That's why it's always important you have like a more experienced person around you or a trainer definitely to monitor what you're doing so that Hide wants to show us one of the workouts he does as someone who is passionate about calisthenics. Yes. That's also for shoulders, right?
Yes, also for shoulders.
We could do a variation of that as a bodybuilder would much later.
So let's go.
Okay, so I'm going to watch you do the first couple and then I will join you. And
1, let's go. 2, you can feel it. 3.
Yeah, I do. This takes
5.
all the load away from the chest
6.
and transfers everything to the elbow.
8, 9, 10, 11.
I thought you said we were doing 10 every day.
I can just go 20 of this, you know.
Okay, I love that.
That's why I say calisthenics is more about the strength. You understand?
Right. Endurance,
exactly.
More like endurance.
Exactly. So this actually work for, you know, shoulder a lot.
Felt all of the tension here. So that's a great, you know, shoulder workout. We're talking about mixing calisthenics and bodybuilding. This can be like a warm-up.
Yes.
For when you now go on to hit proper shoulders.
Exactly.
Say after this, you probably might now jump in and do a military press.
Yes.
You get using the EZ bar or using the Smith machine, and you would click. So I would show you a variation, right? For the another shoulder movement that emphasizes core activation. Like calisthenics requires.
Exactly.
But then hits the shoulders. What Hide just showed us right now is, you know, something I could do with this for an actual workout. But make sure you're starting with very light weights. Yes, don't go maxing out for your first rep. Because it's always important that you warm those muscles up before you rev into full action. Yeah. Okay? So now I will be doing a kneeling press movement. Right? This also hits my shoulders. But then because I'm kneeling, there's a whole lot of core activation because there's no assistance from my legs. Right? So, meaning you could possibly give me a 20 or 30 reps of your handstand push-ups. And this will be a fine alternative for that movement. Bodybuilding style. Okay? So we're firing up the same things. But the same, but different look.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's fitness. Fitness is fitness. Right? That's just one.
Okay, you know, when I actually come to the gym and decide to warm up, and do you think I can lift this and, you know, just as warm up, you understand? But I understand what you said the other time. You said we can go...
Okay, for a bodybuilder, and for safety purposes, if you wanted to jump in and use an EZ bar for a military press, it would be best that, like I said initially, you would want to go very light. So probably just start with the bar itself. A lot of these bars weigh 10, 15 kg already. So by themselves alone, depending on where you're at your fitness level, that alone might be enough activation for a warm-up. And then you can now progress by adding a little bit more weights slowly, but
gradually,
as it pertains to your strength level.
Own strength level.
Okay, go. The full one, right?
This is intense,
Yeah, it was. So it's...
Can you see how I'm breathing fast?
Yes. One of the advantages of bodybuilding style training is it pushes your ability.
Can I ask something? What's the difference between leaning down, then also the when you're standing, then doing this?
Okay, so with this movement, we're basically allowing our deltoids do the majority of the work. When we stand and I do this, a lot of people have the tendency of
the support.
It's so much support, so much leg support for this movement, and that takes away a little bit from this. You see some people, they do this. So that trying to create extra momentum for that press movement really takes a lot away from hitting the shoulders as much as we would like.
I hope you are.
So that's one of the reasons why for beginners we're trying to build some degree of core stability, and we want to just have a proper shoulder emphasis. I always say, let's kneel, let's cut out all the extra support and just focus on the shoulders.
I hope you guys are learning.
Mide wants to show us a planche. That's a staple calisthenics workout, and I envy that movement. I envy that movement. It's I just feel like that's one of the workout that actually that makes calisthenics more unique. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We have skills. We have
I feel like it's so impressive to have someone use their body that way. It's very impressive. It's one of the things I admire about calisthenics training, and Mide will demo that for us today, and then I'm going to just do a variation that tries to mimic the multiple muscular activation.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so Mide, let's jump in. Oh, that's grand. Someone is levitating. That's just grand.
Like this, just like this.
So in this position,
stability,
Mide is working on core stability, a great deal of tricep, activation. Oh my God.
Just
beautiful.
Like that.
Beautiful. Now, if I wanted to, basically mirror that, doing a bodybuilding style movement, there's not going to be an equivalent, to be fair, but I might change my grip and use you see my palms facing out? That's supposed to be a supinated grip. I should check my records properly, okay? So we are going to now do a curl in this movement, and I'm going to do a press and back into start position, press back into the start position, a bicep curl, a press, and probably one more of this. So yes, this is hitting the shoulders, and we're hitting our biceps too, and we're just calling a little bit of our triceps to work here too. Like I said, it's a move that tries to mimic the utility of this movement. Because right now, with that planche movement, you were doing so much, and it was impressive.
Exactly.
Yes, and it looks so simple, right?
Yes.
It's like you're just stretched out.
Stretching out.
But it's so complex. It requires so much from all of your muscles. And this particular movement I just did aims to mimic, to its own small degree, hitting the biceps, calling some of our triceps to work, and then of course adding a military press still to it, but using a supinated grip. Okay. So Mide.
So thanks for watching, guys. And if you are watching us and you love this episode,
definitely
subscribe to the channel.
Please do
like the channel and share with your friends, and gain knowledge, learn from what we do.
It's DannyWorks _fit for me on TikTok as well as on IG. You're going to be seeing my YouTube very, very soon too.
Follow me on this channel, subscribe to that button, comment and share, and follow me on Instagram at Jokerfit. Thank you so much. God bless you.
It's all fun.
Peace.